Welcome back. It's quarter-finals time and the players starting to sense that the title might be theirs.
We've had some great matches so far, but surely we'll see even better from now.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Mark Allen to break.
That's a shocker.
One. 8. 9. 12. 13.
In goes the cue ball.
Foul. Mark Allen, 13. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
He's going to play on here.
He's looking at this red. What a great shot that is.
1.
So, this pot into the right corner.
Not quite the split he wanted.
8.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless. Oh, what a shot that is.
He'll be very happy with the position here. Nicely played.
16.
Position looks good for a colour.
17.
That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
24.
He'll want this to drop into the centre pocket.
25.
Playing this with plenty of power.
32.
This won't be easy.
Fabulous pot.
Just look at that for a positional shot. Superb.
33.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
He'll be disappointed with that.
38.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. He's fortunate there.
39.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
46.
This is really tricky.
Beautiful pot.
And the cue ball has finished very nicely.
47.
Doesn't want to overhit this.
53.
Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
54.
Very nicely done.
61.
Just the red needed here.
Nicely done.
That should be it. No real way for his opponent to win the frame now.
62. $69.
Well, this is a challenging shot along the cushion. Brilliant shot.
70. $77.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here. Wow, he'll be thrilled with that.
78.
This won't be easy.
That's a top shot. Outstanding potting.
$84. $85. $92.
Just the colours left now.
$94. $97.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
What a century. Well played.
101.
We know what a prolific long potter he is, so I'd assume he'd take this on. Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
Yeah, played it well.
112.
He'll play this with plenty of power. What a clearance that was. Superb.
$119. And the first frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
And that is the frame. Well played.
So, a one-frame advantage. He'll be looking to build more pressure on his opponent in this frame.
I agree. This is a great opportunity to really turn the screw on his opponent.
He just wants to ensure he gets this cue ball tight to the cushion with the shot.
Playing this with a lot of power.
Great opening red.
One.
This is not easy.
Brilliant. What a pot.
Superb cue ball control there. Ideal position.
4.
Perfect pace required for this shot.
5.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
That's an absolutely outstanding pot.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
8.
He's playing for the right corner here. Down it goes.
Oh, wonderful shot.
9.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
15.
He's nicely onto the brown.
16.
He's playing the pot here.
That's a good split. He's got a real chance here.
22.
Looks very good here. He's played that very well.
26. $27.
Well, he's taking it on to the left corner. In it goes.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
33. $34.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
That's just magnificent.
He couldn't have played that any better.
37.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
38.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket.
44.
This is a half chance. Great pot.
Not really the level of control he was after there. Lost the cue ball a little.
45.
Playing this with plenty of power.
$50.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
$51.
Very tricky shot coming up.
No issues there.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
56.
He's aiming for the left corner here. Well, an excellent pot.
Great cueing.
57.
This pot for snooker's required.
$63.
He's taking on the pot along the cushion.
$64.
Yes, he's taking the pot on. What a beautiful pot that is.
67. $68.
He's lining this one up to the middle pocket. What a top pot that was.
74.
He just wants gently into the pocket. He's taking it on. Oh, wonderful shot.
78.
Long pot, right up his street. Not over distance. One of his strengths.
83.
Only the colours remaining. What a top shot that is.
85. $88.
Lining up the brown. Oh yes, what a pot!
92.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Tremendous shot.
97.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. Amazing century.
103. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 103.
And that is the frame.
Well, this lead is starting to grow now.
This lead will be a concern. He needs to settle down a bit here. This is a key frame.
Thank you. The third frame, Mark Allen to break.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
That's a good opening red.
1.
Lots of power on this shot. That's a really good split, and this is a real opportunity.
6. Seven. $14.
He's going for the left corner pocket. That's a top shot. Well played.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
15. $22.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. What a great pot!
Excellent positional play there. Inch perfect.
23.
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
28.
Pace is key.
$29.
He's looking for the pot into the right middle.
31.
This really is tricky.
That's a great pot.
Wonderful pot. Outstanding effort.
32.
Playing this with a lot of power.
37.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
That's really close. He's taking this red on. And he's missed it.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 37.
Good chance to get a foot in the door here.
One.
This should be straightforward enough.
4. 5.
Played it well.
10. Mark Allen, 10.
This isn't easy.
What a fabulous pot that is.
He'll be happy with that. Top shot.
1.
This is not easy.
No, not this time. Close, but a miss nonetheless.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. One. 8.
Decent position to take on a colour here.
9.
Too many errors for Mark Allen, and it's costing him.
Mark Allen, 9. One.
Lots of power on this shot.
No, not this time.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1.
He's aiming to sink this into the right corner.
One.
Tough shot coming up. Well, I'm not sure we'll be too happy with that.
5. Mark Allen, 5.
He won't be happy with that.
1.
Yup, nicely done.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 1. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7.
Well, the ball's in his court, so to speak. Let's see what he decides to do here.
That's not the best shot I've seen. He just wants to avoid the foul here. That'll keep his opponent needing snookers.
A foul here, and his opponent will be right back in it.
Well, it was a really hard shot, and it hasn't worked out for him at all. That's not a good result. It was a very tough shot, though.
Foul and a miss. Mark Allen, 7. Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4.
And unsurprisingly, he's asked his opponent to play again. That might be a very expensive foul.
Foul and a miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 4. Free ball.
One more miss, and that's the frame.
One.
So, just this blue required.
Anything looks possible when he's cueing this well.
No way back into this frame for his opponent now.
6. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 6.
Playing this with plenty of power.
One.
He's fortunate there.
8. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That's the frame in the bag.
Thank you, the 4th frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Yeah, not the best split. He'll be disappointed with that.
2.
This is no gimme. Well played. That was made more difficult due to the rest being used.
9.
He just wants to slot this into the middle pocket. Great shot.
He's playing very well here.
10. 13.
'Looking to play this with a lot of power.
Tremendous pot.
Great technique, superb cueing.
14. 21. 22.
'Yeah, played it well.
29. 30.
'He's aiming to sink this into the right corner. That's an excellent pot.
Great cueing there.
35.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
36. 43. 44.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner pocket. That's a top shot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
51.
Not an easy one, but a half chance. That's a fabulous pot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
52. 59. 60.
He's going for the left corner pocket. Excellent pot.
Wonderful shot.
67.
Important pot here. Nicely done.
And that effectively shuts out his opponent in this frame.
68. 75. 76.
'I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Well played.
83. 84.
He's going for it.
$89.
He's taking this on. Oh, that's a top quality shot with the rest. Not easy at all.
90.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 90. Frame conceded. Frame, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
That is the frame.
Thank you, the fifth frame. Mark Allen to break.
Playing this with a lot of power. Impressive opening red.
One.
Playing this with a lot of power. Not the shot he was aiming for there. He really needs to tighten up on his positional play.
8.
Tough shot coming up.
Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous pot.
Great positional shot. He'll be happy with that.
9.
Not what he intended.
16.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
Quality cueing there. Really good.
17.
Looking to play this with a lot of power.
$19.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power.
Unbelievable pot.
What about that for a positional shot? Perfect.
20. $24.
He'll play this with plenty of power.
No problem there.
What a wonderful pot.
25.
Playing this with plenty of power. He'll be fuming about that.
$32.
If he underhits this, it could end badly.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 32. Touching ball.
He's going for it. Outstanding pot. That's right out of the top drawer.
1. $8.
Pace is critical here.
9.
This should be pretty straightforward.
16.
He's taking the red on.
Would you believe it?
17. Touching ball. Mark Allen, 17.
Lots of power on this shot.
One.
Well, he's taking this black on.
Eight.
Half a chance here. That's just unbelievable. Brilliant.
That's great cue ball control. Excellent position.
9.
He's looking to drop this into the middle pocket.
$15.
Tricky shot here.
That's a bit careless.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 15. Mark Allen, 4. One. Eight. Nine.
I can't see any problems here.
$14. $15.
He's looking to pop this into the left corner pocket. Excellent shot.
$17. Mark Allen, 17.
He fancies this red. What a shot he's pulled out the bag there. No more than a half chance.
Yes, he'll be very pleased with that shot. What can he do here?
1.
I think he's playing this with a lot of power. Not really what he was intending. He lost position here.
7.
In off.
Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan, 7. Mark Allen, 4.
This is no gimme.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
He couldn't have played that any better.
1.
It's half a chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Well, that's an unforced error.
3.
Just wants to sink this into the left corner pocket. And in it goes.
He's cueing extremely well here.
5.
Tough shot coming up.
8.
So he just needs the brown here.
$12.
Well, no surprises here with the long pot attempt.
That's a wonderful, wonderful pot.
17.
He's looking to pot this into the right corner.
$23.
Lots of power on this shot.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 23.
He's into the semi-final. He'll be absolutely delighted with that.